Hey guys, it's Celia from Sicker Than Average, and today for our little beauty discussion, it's all about velvet. Anyway, all jokes aside, today we're gonna talk about the Bobbi Brown Royal Velvet collection. And that's very rich in tones, very dark, sort of goth in a way. But the textures are very rich and very nuanced, and that's what makes all the shades work for everyday life and have a little bit more elegance. So you can easily go super glam, think Dynasty, but modernized, or even Michelle Pfeiffer and Scarface with a little bit of a modern edge. Or you can go slightly goth with it and have a bit of a evanescence moment. You can even sort of play with that really sexy Simply Irresistible, if you guys remember that video, that kind of very sleek look. I'm wearing some of the shades from the collection on my lids and a lipstick from the collection on my lips as we speak. I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the shades. So first off, I'm going to show you some of the metallic eyeshadows in the collection. What makes these really interesting is that they're metallics, of course, but they're very highly pigmented. And aside from that, they have these very rich tones, very dark garnet, a nice plumminess to it, a maple color, this sort of hot chocolate type of color. So they have these infusions of color that make that smokiness so much richer. So what I'm going to show you now are two of the new metallic eyeshadow colors. I'm going to show you the Blackberry shade, which is this one right here. It's wonderful. It has this nice, as the name suggests, a berry tint to it. I would actually say it's more of this garnet color. It's really, really richly pigmented, so that when you put it on your skin, you'll see how much color payoff you get. It's just obviously very crudely done in my hand, but you can kind of tell from that. It's still very kind of sooty, which is the whole goal here. The next shade that I'm going to show you is the Black Cocoa. It almost has a tarnished bronze tint to it, so that it's chocolatey but kind of caramelly at the same time. It does have a little bit of that bronze tone to it. Again, when you swatch it, it's almost like you see all those tones that I'm talking about on top of a very dusky black. And you can see both shades here. The next shade that I'm going to show you is one of the new sparkle eyeshadows, and basically it's Bobbi Brown's take on a glitter eyeshadow. What you saw before, like I mentioned, they are these kind of sooty eyeshadows that have metallic pearls in them. What I'm showing you now is straight up saturated with glimmer. So this is the Sparkle Shadow in Black Velvet right here. We're talking about a black shade that actually has these very kind of gunmetal undertones, and you can see it right there on my hand. The look I did today, I started out with the Black Velvet sparkle eyeshadow and used that all along the lids, and then I added the Blackberry metallic eyeshadow along the inner part of the eyes. I added it to the crease, and then I blended both of the shades together along the crease. So I have a very, very dark eye. Traditionally, when you do a smoky eye, you want to go for a very soft lip, but I felt like, you know what, I want to play with that kind of sexy goth feel, so I decided to pair it with one of the lip colors in the collection, which is the Black Maple, which is this lovely color right here. And it's a very vampy color. It literally reminds me of the classic Chanel Vamp nail lacquer, but in a lipstick color. It's creamy, as you can tell from my lips. I mean, it's creamy. It has a little bit of a satin finish, but it doesn't have any shimmer. Obviously, when you have so much shimmer and so many metallics going on your lids, you want to keep this relatively matte or satiny, nothing too kind of saturated with glimmer. The cool thing about all the colors that I showed you is you can build them up, and you can make it as subtle or as dramatic as you want. If you want to go for a real kind of 80s over the top glam look, then you can do something like what I created. Sleek your hair back, maybe do your little black dress and get ready to go. Or you can choose a more demure and understated look. So it's all up to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and make sure to check out the Black Velvet collection. Take care.